Alright, let's turn it in, and then let's just see what the next one is. Hello everyone, Thranxian here, and welcome back to No Man's Sky, as we have finished exploring another system in the Euclid Galaxy near the Thranxian Expanse. And I hope you've been paying attention, because the top 10 for December already has some really strong contenders. But, in case you're not convinced and you'd like to see some more, I think it's time we went to the next star system. Let's call in the Relentless and start plotting a course. So we've hit a couple of crimson stars lately, and we had the Nexus daily quests sort of bounces around to other stars. I think there's some merit in going back and continuing to do daily quests, as that gives us a bit of a direction on newly discovered planets. But before we call the Nexus and start that whole process, we likely are going to need to find a new unexplored system. So let's pull up the warp drive map and take a look at some of our options. As you can see, we've already explored a good bit in this cluster, but there is a lot more to go. Look at this, the Bojasi-Reese system with 2 planets and a 2-star economy. I can accept these terms. Let's do it. Oh, I like the color of the nebula already. This sort of like bright blue on top, but then you go up to the, or on the bottom, and then you go to the top deck, and it's more of like a sea foam, like aquamarine. Look at that. Let's go. Lawless conflict level. Promising economy. Only 2 planets really to contend with. We've visited a lot of systems with lots and lots of planets, and this will be the first one with only 2 that we've been to in quite some time. I think, though, we should take the Nightmare in Space, as much as I do enjoy taking the Wanderlust around. I think that in a yellow star system, we should try to give the Nightmare in Space a little bit of love. That way we can potentially work on some upgrades. So the first thing we're going to need to do, as we cut ourselves through these asteroids, is to call in the subspace anomaly. And let's go see what our daily quests have listed for us. A brand new unexplored system with 2 unexplored planets. It says the system was discovered 6 months ago by Kiwi. But neither of the 2 planets in this system have been visited. And 6 months ago, as we all know, was definitely pre-Origins. So even if they had been visited, and they showed they were visited, they would not be fully explored. Okay, that's a respectable looking fighter. I like, as much as the hot rod fighters really look great, I almost feel like they're ubiquitous now, and so I'm always on the lookout for fighters that don't quite fit that mold. That's a cool looking hauler for sure. Oh, that's a cool exploration ship. Look at this one. It's got the double engines like the Katsuram's Coup, but it's got the better cockpit. Yeah, that's kind of neat. I like ours, though. I'm very happy with ours. Okay, well, we must continue getting some quicksilver. That's the thing we need to keep up with. Hunt dangerous pirates. That seems like a let's go sort of situation immediately. Then we're in a conflict 3 system, so it's quite possible we'll be able to just bounce out and immediately collect that one. Scurrilous skies. Hopefully it will not warp us somewhere different. Okay, good deal. Now, where Where are you? Let's go ahead and give these planets a scan and see what's up here. An arid planet. Hostile ships on approach against the nightmare in space? Oh, you done goofed now. Yeah, those spewing vents are pretty strong. Yeah, a little bit. That's because the living ship is ridiculously strong. Did you literally just warp right in front of me? Okay, you got a little more shields. That's fine. Oh, there you are. Oh, you're the one doing barrel rolls and flips. Tell you what we don't have on our living ship, though, unfortunately, is upgrades for our screen projector, which is basically our shields. Which is why we need to spend more time with the Nightmare in Space and Yellow Star systems, so that we can remedy that. Should be one more wave. That's right. Reinforcement ships inbound. That's two out of 4, 3 out of 4. Boom. Ah! Alright, fairly easy way to make quicksilver, that is. I dare say if you have a good ship, that's probably the easiest, fastest way. So we might actually go grab another daily quest, just to see. Just to see. It doesn't really take us down to the surface of a planet to do exploration, but it's really hard to pass that one up. And we've got our new suit of armor going, right? But we still need a new headpiece, and so a new helmet, and so we need to keep saving up quicksilver for that. Oh wow. So everybody's a part of it. Well, everybody gets it then, sure. Why not? Collect 842 activated cadmium. That's gonna take us somewhere where we're not. I mean, sure. Why not? Activated cadmium, I mean, this should be pretty simple to achieve. As long as it takes us to a crimson star system that we have yet to explore, I can accept those terms. But that's really going to be the question, right? Is it going to take us right back to one of the red star systems we just left? Because if so, bummer. Like, but I still think activated cadmium is too easy of a quest to pass up. This does not look familiar, though. No, this is the Bexley Nini system. So, lo and behold, yeah, we have been here before. Which, that's okay. Maybe we're gonna go, nope, not to New Silbor. That would have been cool. Conflagor. Is this the one? No, this is not the one with the rainforest, is it? That's fine. It's still going to not take so long. And here we are. We're warping over 30 seconds in a red star system. It was bound to happen. That's okay though. It just so happens that we just came from a red star system. If it had been like activated emerald, that might have been better. But we need the quicksilver. There's no passing it up. There's none. We're so far behind on quicksilver. We'll never get all the cool stuff that we want. And we can't be some endgame player with a huge, you know, long gameplay series without the quicksilver to back it up. I'm fully convinced now that that's got to be our endgame goal, is to get quicksilver at every twist and turn. So let's see. Let's see if we can remember the planet Confligor. Okay, I do remember this planet now. It had the huge mountains and the huge valleys. Yep. Aha! Hold on, what do we have over here? Is this an abandoned... No, it's not. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. I was like, there's no landing pad, it's an abandoned building. I still think we're going to swing by this abandoned building because there's lore and nanites to be had, and we want that. Oh yeah, burning gas clouds. Oh, I remember this planet now. How could I forget? This one was hot. Hot, hot, hot. Alright, let's get rid of this goop. We have no need for goop. User identified, terminal now active, unlocking data log for analysis. What are the Sentinels? They appear on countless worlds without summons or warning. They traverse the galaxy unopposed and enforce their will upon every sentient being they encounter. Who made them? Who gave them the will to police the stars and demand that we bow to their silent rules? The goal of the experiment was to learn the answers to these questions. It began on an uncharted world beneath a blue-white sun, far from the axis of civilization. The first drone screamed when it was cut open. Alright, so as we discussed in the third video for beginners and origins that we made, we talked about how the abandoned buildings offer lore from 4 distinct storyline sections, and that one is of course from the species that began experimenting on the Sentinels long ago. We don't know much about them, other than the fact that they are not activated cadmium. That they are not one of the 3 main species, or at least so far that's what has come across, is that they are not Gek, Vy'keen, or Korvax, or at least not, if they are part of the Gek, Vy'keen, or Korvax, they have splintered off from the main hub of their civilization. Wow. This planet is just literally on fire. It's so darn hot. I love it. Love it. Alright, let's get the terrain manipulator down as small as possible and begin harvesting our cadmium. Fairly simple process. If, albeit a little tedious, it's still, I think, better than creating an outpost. Those are some of the most horrendous daily quests you can get. I recommend skipping them at all costs, unless you happen to get lucky and you want to build exactly on the planet they talk about with exactly the sort of base they want you to build. Maybe you're a build bases everywhere kind of person, or build outposts everywhere, in which case it might not be so bad for you, but I found even if it picked magically the exact planet I wanted, it would require me to build things that I didn't want to build, which is fine because you can just tear them up to get your resources back. But it still feels like a colossal waste. Wall of flame detected. Yeah, it's about to get really hot here. Yeah, if you didn't know, we weren't already in a wall of flame. But we're about to be now. Of course, this activated cadmium deposit is magnificent and will likely give us all the activated cadmium we could possibly require. See, there's halfway. Oh my goodness. The wall of flame. You can't see a darn thing. I love it though. I think probably some of the absolute coolest weather I've seen. Wait. Aren't we in a wall of flame? Wait. What? Did we just get a wall of flame on top of another wall of flame? Oh my goodness. Like, what the heck actually happened? I have no idea. But I suspect it's about to get really bad here. Yeah, everything's catching on fire. I think the coolest weather, what I was saying, it actually happens on desert planets now. Because you could get a scenario where it's scalding hot like this, or it's freezing cold, or it's just a sandstorm, and it's temperate. Like, I know there are weather variations on planets now that used to not have weather variations, but I think the desert weather is by far the most varied now. And we have found some really, really neat desert planets. Oh my goodness, the cadmium is igniting on fire. What? It's 300 degrees Celsius. Oh my gosh. It's just like... I feel like it's like the pit of doom. It looks like a giant... I don't even know. Did it just give us a third wall of flame detected? I can't process this. We need to get out of here. Let's go, bust through this. Oh. Okay. I can't... 3 back-to-back wall of flame? How is that even a thing? Look, the smoke is starting to, like, block out the sun. Oh my gosh, let's get out of here. Look at how thick the smoke is. Oh, it was nighttime too. Well, that doesn't help. What? Hostile ships? What the heck is going on? Get dunked on. They must have wanted that activated cadmium. Not today, knuckleheads. I've got places... Oh, the secure depot. Whoops. Nope, nope, nope. I sort of messed that one up. Okay, well... I just assumed we were taking the activated cadmium back to the Nexus. And you know what happens when you assume. You change the state of you and me. Alright, alright. Where's the depot at? Let's figure it out. Is it on Confligor? No way. It is. I feel like that's just being lazy. If the secure depot is on the very planet we just left, I bet there's an activated cadmium deposit less than 800 units from this site. How much do you want to bet? I like know there is. I'm gonna break out the scanner. We're not even gonna turn it in. Like, hold on. Okay, okay, so maybe not as many as readily available as I thought. Wait. Boom. 500 units. Pretty disappointed. Pretty disappointed, guys. You could have totally got this yourself. Yeah. Wait a second. 700 activated cadmium. They wanted me to get like 843. Oh my gosh. Well, let's sell some of the things we've gathered here. There's no point holding on to them. Right, all these bone fragments. We've been hauling these things around for some time, actually. You're darn right, units received. We need them. We spent a lot upgrading our storage. Alright. Nice, clean inventory. Hold on, I'm trying to... Whoa! That's... You know, as weird as that looked, that's generally how we take off out of the atmosphere. Is we just, like, angle up and then boost. Like this. It's funny. Alright, well, let's return to the Nexus. I'm a little, like, shook up. We've spent so much time having fun, doing dailies. This might be the first one in a while that we haven't done straight exploration. Which isn't the end of the world to shake things up. But I'm like, we have a plan. We're going for the top 10 planets of December. And that's going to require non-stop exploration to really nail it down. All right, let's turn it in, and then let's just see what the next one is. Collect 5 Hedal cores. Maybe they'll let me do that wherever I want. Maybe not. But either way, I think we're going to find out. As long as it will take us to an unexplored planet or allow us to go to an unexplored planet, we'll be fine. They gave me 1 ionized cobalt. Are you kidding me? Come on. That's not... Oh, did they send us back to the... They sent us back here. Okay. Alright, so it's a little bit of the unluck of the draw. I thought they would teleport us back to the other system. That seems unfair, but that's okay. Akasa Sigma is a fairly neat little planet, if I recall. And why they're taking us all the way over here, because this is not ocean, and we need to go to the ocean. Alright, hold on. We actually need the ocean. Is the atmosphere, like... Okay, this looks like ocean. Sure, we'll go with this. Alright, we have an island to land on. Oh, yeah! We actually spent a good bit of time on this planet. But I don't think we spent a good amount of time in the ocean. No.
Extreme radiation detected.
Okay, well, it's dark and yucky, and I'm absolutely not a fan. And of course, we've got to fill up our own microbubble processor. Grrr. Okay, it says the ocean planet marker over here, but we're on the ocean planet. I feel like they could have let me source the Hadal cores anywhere, really. Yeah, of course we can't warp it this far from... Oh my, is that a drowned, like, freighter? That's so eerie in the distance. Ugh, it is a drowned freighter, but I can't even... Like, that's very ominous and creepy looking. Gosh, we really needed the abyssally hue here. That's a pretty neat ocean. I'll give it that. I do remember this ocean now. Why would they send us... Why would they send us over here at this crashed freighter? I thought the Hadal cores were going to be... We're going to be more like, what, the alluring specimens, right? Which I know we had some of those back where we came from. How intriguing. They're going to send us straight to this drowned freighter. Okay, now I'm thoroughly creeped out now. It says use the analysis visor to search for alluring specimens. That's what I was doing. Kind of. Oh my gosh. Look at all the... No way! That's amazing! Hold on. Like, that's cool. Hold on. There's gotta be a way to get us, like, yeah. And just everywhere the light touches, you can see all this, like, aquatic life. Okay, so there's, like, no alluring specimens found. This is ridiculous. I wonder if we can just depart this planet and go somewhere else. This is horrible. I reject these terms. Okay, so you're not going to let me abandon this quest? Even though there's, like, literally no alluring specimens in sight on this planet, this is the planet you want me to collect them from? No thank you. Alright, let's try to find land. Let's call our ship and get out of here. Wow, it's a lot deeper than I thought at first glance. Nice. We're just floating above the abyss. I love it.
Extreme radiation detected.
Okay.
Weather warning. Incoming storm.
Cannot warp freighter here.
Extreme radiation detected.
Okay, alright, I see what's going on. This is how we do it right here. So we want to break out of the water. And then we summon in the Relentless. Look at that. Now, we can call the Nautilon. Okay. Let's go. And then we just head back. I know where to get Hadal cores and alluring specimens, and this planet just doesn't... Ooh. We don't want to be in the water during the lightning storm. No, thank you. Oh, that one was kind of close. Close to the ship, anyways. Let's just give a cursory scan for... There's humming sac. No alluring specimens. Yeah. You had your chance and you ruined it. You ruined it. Now I'm out of here. And we're going to go back to this one. Okay, we're sort of trying to find the balance between exploring a new planet every episode, but also doing other things. And I understand that we're going to have some challenges with that. But what I will say is we're not going to wrap up this episode until we've explored a new unexplored planet. Even if that means we just have to hang on to this Nexus quest for longer than originally anticipated, then we just do that, so. I think I saw ocean on this planet, though, if I'm not mistaken. Yes. There is some red ocean on this planet. I don't know how I feel about ice planets having red ocean. I feel like it happens more often than not, and it confronts me a little bit. Like, I understand it's probably salt or rust or, you know, something to that effect, but... So this is pretty extreme terrain down in here. Like, very extreme terrain. But this is not ocean. If the storm is parting, perhaps we can... Oh, okay. It's not red. It's not red ocean. It's like amber. No, it's red. Okay, I don't know. I'm guessing. Blood orange? Yeah. Yeah, it's like blood orange. It looks red at a distance, but that could be from, you know, atmospheric refraction of light. Call in the Relentless. Is there any way to, like... No. If you call it in that close, there's no way to do anything. Alright, and so this ocean is... oof. Very, very murky. Whoa, and we got a predator right off the bat, hunting fish in the shoals. Lone predator eats turtles. It looks like it eats more than turtles. Is it coming after me? Hold on, I don't like this. Look at the markings on it. Okay, that's a cool one for the catalog. Alluring specimens! Let's go! Already! Okay, the sound of that behind me is really freaking me out, and I don't like it, so let's... ooh, let's try to get some oxygen in our stuff here. Okay. And then we'll head on over to this alluring specimen. I think we're going to go to the scatter blaster. Ooh. Oh my goodness, that freaking startled me a little bit. Like, come on. You kidding me? The turbidity in this water is extreme. It really... I don't want to say it ruins it for me. There's a certain energy, a vibe, you know, to this really cloudy sort of water. It feels like there's a lot of particulate in it, you know, sediment, things, some kind of mineral or something kicked up into it. Which, you know, the ocean is a great solvent, I imagine, so it's going to be the catch-all for this sort of thing, but I don't... It's hard to get the views straight, though, when it's this cloudy. Like, you can't even get, like, a good scope of the terrain. Alright, this is going to be another I know it's coming, but it's going to jump scare me anyways sort of situation. Wow, that's a lot of damage to destroy. I mean, the Scatter Blaster has by far proven to be the most powerful weapon in our arsenal, and we have it fully upgraded, and that's a lot of shots. Okay, so I think we can all agree it's not the prettiest ocean to gather the Hadal cores from, but however, we've already found two in relatively short order, so I'm thinking this is a good one for their prevalence. Now, we're not really using the scanner, but we... oh, submerged relic. Is that a school of... ugh. Those predators. No, no, no. I don't like it. We're gonna leave. They're everywhere, though. These waters are teeming with predators. Which makes sense. Despite being as cold as it is, there's actually a lot of fauna, a thriving ecosystem, I dare say. See, these little kelp sacks, they give you oxygen, but they are not alluring specimens. Oof, the sun is going down, and we go from blood orange to just blood ocean. Look at this. See, now this is creepy and eerie and kind of cool. If you were to find a section near one of the poles that was like perpetually in sunrise or sunset, that could be really neat. Alright, let's go again. Oh, you're gonna let me get more than one? Oh, you're gonna let me get 3? You shouldn't have. All right then. Get dunked on. Woo! That one startled me really good. Like really good. All right, and now we're just back to the deep dark ocean. Oh, and we're really close to land over here. You know what I would like to see on these frozen planets? Is I would like to see some icebergs. Like less islands and more just floating chunks of ice. If I'm just being honest. I do like the nebula here. I know we've already run a little bit over what I'm trying to do with these exploration feeds and keeping it at precisely 30 minutes or really, really darn close. We've already run a little over, but we're just going to kind of go with it. We're going to go with the flow of trying to solve things and suss out the best way to do them. So we're going to deliver the goods, and then I think, honestly, before we end anything, we're going to do some terrain exploration, because we've only seen the ocean so far on this planet. And the theme of December is going to be exploration of the Euclid Galaxy near the Thranxian Expanse, and so I don't want to wrap it up prematurely. I do like the night sky here. It sort of gives this Aurora Borealis feel with the greens and the purples and how brightly lit up it is. Alright. Alright, let's deposit the cores. Thank you. Alright. Now, let's go on a little bit of biking, shall we? The terrain is somewhat sloped. It's not really steep, but this over here is decidedly the high point, the vantage point of this area. Yeah, okay. I'm aware of the fuel. I'm tracking it. How about like that? Thank you. So there are some trees, but not really any forests. Again, not really mountains to speak of. Hush my mouth. That's a mountain over there. There's something about how brightly lit up the sky is that's doing it for me, though. Can we maybe go with a vapor filter? Yeah, now we're talking. Alright, well that's the mountain. That's the decided high point, so I say we go there. Oh my goodness. You are adorable. Are you traveling with a social group? No, there are other entities here, though. Oh, there's a significant amount of these tall striders. I believe there's even more of them down here, I saw. No. No, these are the cuddly ones. I'd still like to get over to that mountain. Come on. Okay, and we're going to have to abandon that. So they still have these like basins that form lakes, but look at the terrain around you. Like it's not very steep, but it is decidedly mountainous all the way around it. I'm trying to discover the identity of this planet. Yeah, okay, so the mountain we were tracking was actually significantly far away. It's a very realistic feeling terrain. It doesn't seem extreme or bizarre, but just there's a very high mountain in the distance. Oh, and look, they keep going. Okay, so this one might actually be a little taller. Gosh, again, I would kill for a scanner that pings like highest and lowest points. Like, even if it was a royal pain to get and you had to grind a bunch of resources to unlock it, I would do it. Or even just something that'll ping a colossal archive, man. Hashtag things I would love. Well, these are definitely one of the more dominant species on this planet. That face. Hey, guy. I don't know why that tickles me so, but it does. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness, it's a predator with powerful mandibles. Yo, look at this thing. The complete opposite of our friend. This thing is angry. Oh man. I don't even know what kind of creature that is. Oh look, it's another tall strider. This one much more insect-like. Alright, the predator seems to be... There's a couple of them. They're pack hunters. Oh, we have more life forms over here. Hold on. Okay, that's a predator? No. Look, I can't believe that's not a predator. It eats scented herbs. Perfect grazing sites. They root through the undergrowth in search of food, chewing at the heads of ripe grasses. Yeah, right. That's like the thing of nightmares. There it is. Impulsive and unpredictable, these vicious predators are as quick to pick a fight with their own kin as they are to hunt prey or attack a rival. Drawn to the smell of death, their primary nutrient source is mordite. They do not discriminate between beast or plant. True predator. I don't know. The tall striders seem to be more prevalent here. So I'm thinking this is something like... tall strider... ice caps. No. Tall strider ice age. Because the mountains remind me of like glaciers. Being formed by glaciers. I want it to be one word. I can make it one word. Ice age. It's not ice age. Tall strider ice age. I accept those terms. That's where we're gonna wrap it up. Oh my goodness. Whew, I might need to to go caffeinate. I'm a little loopy. I do hope you've had a good time watching, because as always I've had a good time playing. You're welcome for the longer episode, but until next time, take care.